Okay, so here we are on day one, about 7:20 in the morning, and we are going down the track. They're running the fast guys right now, and we have the Mach-E pretty much ready. We've got the battery temperature sitting about 80 degrees. That's pretty much optimal. We're going to start off with about 92% state of charge, and what we're going to do to dial this thing, hopefully, is we're going to run about 200 pounds of sandbags in the front, try and pull the ET down on it and see if we can slow it down a little bit with the sandbags. So we're going to make a hit and see if she lands on close to 12.0, and if she doesn't, then we'll add some more weight and adjust accordingly. So that's our game plan, and we'll see what happens.
Co-pilot Kyle, your O2 sensor is at the race week bus. The struggle bus has your O2 sensor. The Mustang Mach-E, that's Alan Ledesma, the license plate all motor, because, well, it's only got motor. There's not even an engine in that. A full electric ride. Greg Heibanger in the right lane, the 12 model Challenger, and how about getting whipped up on by an electric Mustang? 1203 in the left lane and the 1258
good run.
In the right lane.
Really good run. Awesome run. We are on the money. All right, we just got done with our first pass here on day one of Megaweek. It was a good pass. We ran a 1203 at 111, I believe. And we've pulled the sandbags out in between passes here because we actually run our camp off of this inverter that powers our fans, our charging equipment, our cameras. So we pull our weight out that we use to tune the car. The problem now we got is we have to worry about battery. So the lower the battery state of charge, the less she'll run at some point. I've mapped it all out, but I don't have it on at the moment, but we lose about 1.5% of charge each pass. Each time that happens, our ET will slow off a little bit. Now we're trying to put this car at a 12.00, and in order to do that, you know, that's a lot to move, a lot of metal, a lot of weight, a lot of everything to get down to 100th of a second. So all this stuff is critical. So what we'll do now is we'll try and readjust for the loss of battery while we're running the camp, and then we'll try and adjust for the difference in the weight that we took out of the frunk, and then we'll see if we can get it down to 12 flat.
And Alan Ledesma here. Shout out to Nicole Ledesma, who is at home pregnant with his kid, watching Alan cruise around in the Mustang Mach-E called all motor. Landon Chance in the right lane, the 65 Chevy Malibu. Alan put this thing on like a 12.01, I think, on his first pass. He goes 12.07 now, 13.29 in the right lane for Chance.
All right, we just ran our final pass. We actually slowed down even with pulling weight. It ran a 12.07. So it looked like the 60-foot kind of came out of it a little bit. It ran a 1.76 versus a 1.74. No spinning either. So not sure what the quirk was there, but that's racing. Sometimes things just kind of fall where they do. So we'll pack up. We are headed on to Kansas City. That would be the racetrack up there. The new one is what we're going to just east. That would be Flying H. So we'll pack it up and get on the road. So we just left the track. We turned in our time slip, and now we're doing the navigation and the route planning part of this race week. So you get a set of instructions here, and you have to follow these to the T. And for our vehicle, we also have to plan for charging. So we have to not only plan and follow this route, which is specific to where we're going. We cannot deviate from the route. If we do, we have to get back on the route where we got off. Now we also have to plan for where we're going to stop and charge the car to keep going. And so then I have to look along the routes using PlugShare here, and we'll try and find charging along the way that matches the range that we have left in the car. So we're going to go to Veneta, Oklahoma, it looks like, for a checkpoint here. And that is a good thing because in Veneta there is a fast charger, and that can get us prepped to continue on to Missouri. So that's part of what we do between tracks, and we're about to hit it. right, here we are at Flying H. It's a nice facility. Made everything up yesterday just fine. Charging was good all the way up. Didn't have to worry about any of that. So today we're going to start off with 4 bags instead of 5, and see if we can kind of put it close to that number. Might have to go up to 5 bags, but we'll kind of run it a little hot this morning and see if it'll run it to the 11s or if it'll get us that 12 flat or close to it that we're looking for. So we will keep it all coming on the content and see what we can get done today. We are currently in 3rd place in our class.